Prisoners of war. Fighting, fleeing, struggling, chained, dragged, transported, starving, working, dying, working, dying, working, dying, working, dreaming, dying, dreaming, hoping, working, dying, mama, daddy, baby girl, son, grandmama, papa, uncle, auntie, sister, brother, 10 generations. Foreign bellies filled by your hands, foreign soil shoveled on your bones, foreign hands pick your daisies, skyscrapers become your headstones, and the man and his woman say they owe you no apology, your children no recompense. It's the debt-free American dream.
I'm going to start. We talked a lot about before the male incarceration, the men, but before we're men, we're boys. And this is about, just a few years ago, I was thinking about what it is to be a youth. And specifically, I have many, many nephews and cousins that are, 18 and under, 4 to 18, whatever. And just thinking about what kind of world they walk in. And also, I walked in the same world, so it's about that. Pretty brown boys make an ugly white noise because life's simple joys have escaped them. Pretty brown boys making profound noise because neocon employees have raped them. We bark like bulldogs and have nothing to say. Government programs took our parents away. Daily we suffer inequalities obscene. Many of us don't expect to live past 19. We are seen by the monies as invisible backdrops. Most of us think they know us from cops. Brown boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they pigeonhole you? How can you teeter-totter in a society that's putrid and insane? How can you not become an hysterical gilded fool like Little Wayne? Pretty brown boys make an undelightful rapping noise because settler colonial viceroys lead us to domestic prisons or military slaughter. Pretty brown boys making disconcerted noise because we're supposedly just entertaining toys for your daughter. Daily, we are paraded in orange coveralls, shackles, and stitches. And some of us are so removed from our souls that we call our mothers, lovers, sisters, and sisters hoes and bitches. So easy to self-hate, so easy to throw shade. But when it comes time to knowing Frederick, Malcolm, Winnie, or Fannie Lou, we don't make the grade. Sometimes we covet overpriced sweatshop-made shoes, and over a beautiful melanin-rich skin plaster horrific tattoos. Tattoos that mutilate and cover the radiance from which we were born. Tattoos that surface in slimy movies where empty souls make porn. Tattoos that say, what's below the surface isn't good enough for me. Tattoos that say, from this little green strip of paper, I'll never break free. Pretty brown boys, time to chart some new ploys and to ignore what destroys and hates us. Pretty brown boys, time to make some positive noise cause on the reels the world emulates us. They copy your style everywhere you go. Your locks, your swag, your high top fades, your fro. They try to ball like Michael, box like Ali. They try to paint like Jacob Lawrence and rhyme like me. They try to dance like the Nicholas brothers, the real singing in the rain. They try to jump like King Carl and run like Gabriel Selassie and Hussein. They try to follow the myth of your good sex and be great leaders like Abdel Nasser, Hugo Chavez, Lumumba, Biko, Mandela, Pedro Albizu Campos King, and Malcolm X. They tried to write like Alexander Dumas, Alex Haley, Arturo Schomburg, and Alexander Pushkin too. They tried Lindy Hop and break and pop lock and salsa, samba, tango, merengue, bachata, cumbia, punta, reggae, punta, and electric boogaloo. They tried making recordings like Rastaman Vibration, Thriller, Daddy-O, Siembra, and Off the Wall. They tried twisting like Wooly Ninja, Dorian Corey, or working it like RuPaul. They tried designing cities and clocks like Benjamin Banneker did almost 300 years ago. They tried doing so many other things that if you don't know your history, you'll never really know. So learn about yourself so you can be yourself and do what you need to do. Because good, bad, or ugly, baby, the world will follow you. Now that was like general. This is going to specific. So this is, I wrote about, this is about me looking back on a friend I had from high school. So this is my senior year. So. I honestly don't remember how or when our friendship started. We never even formally met before the second semester of my senior year and your sophomore year. But you almost cried when you saw me at my graduation day and said, the school isn't going to be the same without you. And I told you that everything would be okay. You were this pretty, blonde, smart, honor society cheerleader who went to West Junior High, which was Lily White. And I was this shy, introverted track star who went to 95% white East Junior High. Somehow during the track season we grew close, very close. Some people on the team used to tease me and say that I was stealing Matt's girlfriend, but it wasn't like that. We would meet and have deep conversations about the nature of life, the future of humanity, and social issues. Sometimes Matt was immature or silly, but he still was my friend and teammate, and I wasn't ready to have a girlfriend anyway because of the abuse I was going through. Somehow during that time period, we decided to meet at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday, I believe in order to keep on seeing each other during the summer. Communicating, expanding, expounding, loving, the best kind of love. The love without sexual expectations, control, petty jealousy, and we never said that we loved each other because we didn't have to. We decided to meet because it was close to your house. We decided to meet over there because it's close to your house, but we also knew that it was dangerous because of all the bigots in our city. The worst of the bigots, of course, was your father. A man who resided in an all-white west side of suburban Maple Heights, but was a police officer in inner city Cleveland. An officer who came home from work every day and complained to his wife and children about what the niggers had done and how they were destroying the city and the country. I remember you saying something about how beautiful our friendship was and that he would never accept or understand it. And I don't think we actually verbalized it, but we both knew that if he ever caught us together, he would have killed me. Not in a theoretical way, he absolutely would have murdered me. The thought, concept, ideation of his beautiful daughter, possibly sharing kisses and having sex with a lowly nigger, the very antipathy of his existence would have driven him temporarily insane. How would he have been able to explain to his Nazi bigot peers that his American dream daughter had been ruined forever because she had slept with a beast boy? And how could he face them when they taunted him, "You can't control your own daughter"? Yes, he would have killed me. And I would have joined the ever-expanding list of African descent males murdered by the police. So many lights put out before they ever had the chance to really shine. He wouldn't have gotten 100% away though, because I'm sure you would have disowned him. And I'm sure you would have kept my memory alive by having kids with or marrying a brother. But In a way, he did kill me. When I was in Arizona, lots of white girls went after me. And although I would be friends with them, we wouldn't become lovers. Some of them were bad white girls too, like the daughter of the dean of the social sciences who insisted on taking me from my dorm to track practice in her top-of-the-line convertible. Even though I was thousands of miles away, I felt the pressure on my and looked over my shoulders when I was with her in public. That's the real terrorism. It makes you think about that's what real terrorism does. It makes you think about normal facets of everyday life. I even told one Tempe police officer when he gave me a jaywalking ticket, when I was running, the light was still green for the umpteenth time, "Leave me alone, I don't like white girls." It wasn't true, but I knew what their fears were. And Joanne, if this poem ever finds you, we have so much to talk about. Now to specific Seattle. Everything in this poem happened in the last, 7 or 8 years in Seattle? Crack, crack, crack. Was he native or black? Crack, crack, crack. Is he native or black? Crack, crack, crack. Was she native or black? Crack, crack, crack. Is she native or black? Gestapo police tortured. Gestapo police kill. Gestapo thugs complete. Manifest destiny's will. Indigenous wood carver homeless in a land that was once his home. In the land where instead of buffaloes, techno-fascists roam. What used to be Duwamish Salmon Run is now downtown, a place where paid killers in blue shoot all shades of brown. A land where instead of longhouses and potlatches, there are coffee shops. A land overrun by deluded bigots and sloppy cops. A land where possessing melanin is probable cause. A land where blue vermin denigrate and murder 24/7 without pause. Crack, 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 was she native or black? Crack, 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 is he native or black? Crack, 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 is she native or black? Crack, 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 was he native or black? Another isolated incident, another unrelated case. Police caught on tape punching a 17-year-old girl in the face. She simply asked them to stop abusing her friend, which elicited the violent, arrogant response in the end. She was battered, bruised, and taken to jail, formally introduced to the schism that doesn't fail, to make a mockery of civil and human rights and propagate the policies of uncivilized and unhuman whites. A schism that was initiated around 1493, a schism built on usurpations and lies 100% through and through. Crack, 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 was he native or black? Crack, 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 native or black? Crack, 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 was he native or black? Crack, 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 was he native or black? Another summer folly of the thugs in blue. The swine snorted, "Homie, I'm gonna beat the Mexican piss out of you." So he stomped and profiled a man who was handcuffed on the ground and only changed his story when the videotape was found. That showed irrefutable evidence of what he tried to hide. The video showed that he had clearly lied about the fact that his victim had ever posed a threat. And you can go to Vegas and surely place your bet that there'll never be repercussions for the crimes he has committed, that there'll never be a hearing, that there will be a hearing, but he will be acquitted. Crack, 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 they call us native and black. Crack, 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 they call us native and black. Crack, 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 they call us native and black. Crack, 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 we are native and black. We are going to show you something you're too stupid to know. And shut your old decrepit asses down just like they did in Cairo. You must be deluded to think we'll watch our people just die. and that will just lament, will just cry. And because you are in uniform, you are above the law, on this brown camel, you place the last straw. Yes, on this sleeping giant camels, we will take no more. Yes, on this giant camel, we will start to close the door. On the parasitic benefactors of ill-begotten wealth, on the prevalence of privilege in the so-called land of wealth. So let's shut down the police station. Let's shut down City Hall. Let's shut down SeaTac and Northgate Mall. Let's shut down the university. Shut down Pioneer Square. Shut down all the entities that treat us unfair. Shut down all that impedes our becoming free. Shut down the press when he praises the ROTC. Shut down the media when they only support the filthy elite. Shut down the politicians who tell rancid lies sounding so sweet. Shut down all forces wishing to keep us at bay so that we, the terrorized majority, can forge a novel and progressive way.